Cracking the Contractions, Mastering British English. Hello, language enthusiasts. Welcome to another exciting episode on mastering the English language. Today, we're heading across the Atlantic to focus on something a little different: British English contractions. As you may already know, contractions are an essential part of sounding natural and fluent in any language, and English is no exception. Before we delve into the specifics of British English, let's take a moment to understand what contractions are. In English, contractions are shortened forms of words or phrases. They occur when certain letters or sounds have been omitted from the middle of the word or phrase and replaced with an apostrophe. Examples include don't, do not, I'm, I am, they've, they have, and so on. In casual conversation and informal writing, contractions are commonly used. Now, let's dive into the world of British English contractions. There are some specific contractions that are more commonly used in British English than in American English. Understanding these will help you sound more natural if you're aiming for a British accent. Let's take a look at some of these. 1. I've equals I have. This contraction is used in the same way as in American English, but is more common in the British accent. For example, I've got a new book, instead of I have a new book. 2. You're equals you are. In British English, you're likely to hear this contraction often. For example, you're looking well today. 3. Isn't equals is not. Again, while also used in American English, this contraction is frequently used in British English. For example, isn't it a lovely day? 4. Shan't equals shall not. This is a uniquely British contraction that you won't hear as often in American English. For example, I shan't be late. 5. Won't equals will not. This contraction is used the same way in both British and American English, but may be pronounced differently due to the accent. For example, I won't be going to the party. Now that we've got the contractions down, it's time for some pronunciation tips. Remember, British English is not just about the words used, but also how they're pronounced. In British English, the R at the end of words is usually not pronounced. For example, in the contraction, your, the R is silent. The O in not contractions, like won't, don't, is pronounced as a short sound, similar to the O in hot. Try practicing these contractions and pronunciation tips out loud to get a feel for how they sound in the British English accent. And there we have it, your primer on contractions in British English. Remember, practice makes perfect when it comes to mastering these contractions and the accent. Keep practicing, and you'll be sounding like a true Brit in no time. We hope this video has been helpful, and as always, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep speaking English. See you in the next video.